Good afternoon, people of the grid. It is it's a new week and I've got a road trip. I'm on my way to Edmonton. Round trip, it's about 750 kilometers. I'm going to go up to Edmonton. I've got some meetings that I'm going to have up there, and then I'm going to head back. So I planned it this way to head up during the day because I've already done 2 meetings kind of on the way up, and then conference calls. Then I've got another meeting that I'll be in Edmonton for this afternoon, and then I get to wrap up my afternoon and kind of get ready for the big day tomorrow. That's kind of the big reason I'm going up. So that's underway. The car's doing great. Just wanted to give you kind of, here's another road trip. It's one of many that I've done, but there's a lot of new people here on the channel, and a lot of people that are looking at getting a Tesla, and they're wondering, how does this all come together? How does it work? So the spoiler is that it's super easy. When I was leaving Calgary, I just pit stopped at Cross Iron Mills, which is where the Calgary Tesla Supercharger is. I wanted to grab a breakfast. There's an A&W in the mall, so I popped in while the car was charging. I grabbed a breakfast. By the time I was done, 20 minutes had gone by. I had enough range, more than enough range, to make it to the next stop, which was Red Deer for me. So I just left Red Deer here not too long ago, and while I was at Red Deer, I actually had a call. So I popped in, I did some email, did the call, grabbed some lunch. Boston Pizza's right across the street, so I grabbed some chicken wings and some drinks, and that's what I'm having on the drive up for the rest of the way. So pretty much uneventful. It's cold out, which means I'm seeing kind of that impact on the battery. Right now it is -7 Celsius, and I've got plenty of range to make it to Edmonton, even to drive around Edmonton, which doesn't really matter because there's chargers there too. So I'll tell you about that when we get there. For now, take a look at how the car's doing. Pretty good so far. So yeah, -7 Celsius. I'll convert that down here so you can see what it is in Fahrenheit. Getting into the cold range, we've got some snow up here, a little bit of snow on the road, nothing major. I'm driving on dry road, but my utilization is definitely higher than it is in warmer temps. So, I was at 259 watt hours per kilometer. I'm at 260 right now. Normally in the summertime, I can get down to just under 200, depending on how I drive this trip. I could easily get around to 195 or 200-ish. So it's higher because it's cold. I'm running heat. I'm running my heated seat. No reason not to. And I'm going to make it with plenty of range. The trip computer here says we'll make it with 48% of our battery left, which is great because, like I said, that gives me enough to go out for dinner, to get back to the hotel, plug in overnight, and then I'll wake up to a car that's either, I think I'll just send it to 90% because that's more than enough. I don't need to charge it to 100 overnight. And yeah, that's it. Nothing really else to think about or worry about. I've dialed in the address of where I'm heading. The car would be complaining if it didn't think we could make it. In fact, there are times when I've seen the car tell me to slow down. Very rarely, because I always make sure that I leave with enough energy. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. The Calgary-Edmonton trip, no-brainer. You will want to stop, take a break, go to the bathroom, pick up some food, grab some email. That 10-15 minute stop, that's pretty much all that's needed in the middle, providing that you've departed with a full battery. And just a recap on winter driving, what do you need to do for winter driving? Leave with a full battery if at all possible, so that you were just charging prior to your trip. That warms up the battery. Run a heat cycle while you're plugged into the wall at home or wherever you're charging. That heat cycle will basically warm up the battery and warm up the cabin, so that when you're driving, you don't use up that energy to do just that. Keeping it warm doesn't take a lot of energy. And then that's about it. I'm not in range mode. I'm just running in normal mode. If you want, you can, but I want the full effect of running the heat. If you run in range mode, it cuts that in half, so it lowers the output. I don't want that. I want to be toasty warm. All right, I made it to Edmonton. I am just about here at the hotel. I'm like 1 minute away. I need to run. I need to check in. I need to get set up and hop on a conference call. So got to find internet, all that good stuff. And I've got about 12 minutes to do that. No problem. Hey guys, made it to the hotel just fine. The car performed flawlessly. In fact, I even got to put the winter tires to use because I hit some snow up here in Edmonton.
Going down.
And, oh, hang on. They have a super secure parkade. You gotta tap in. Anyways, I got to test out the winter tires in snow here just in the parking lot of the hotel. They did really well. Other than that, uneventful. Nice, easy drive from Calgary to Edmonton. I even got a workout in. Yeah, crazy, I know. Now I'm starving and I'm gonna go for supper. You know, this electric charging of the car is, every time I do it, and I've done it a lot in the last 3.5 years. Actually, we've had electric cars for the last almost 7 years. It's dark. And it's just so awesome. It's just so awesome. It's easy. I had to get here, I rushed here so I could get in the room and hook up with internet and phone. I had a conference call and I got here, I just plugged the car in, went up, did my thing, got a whole bunch of work done, wrapped up the day, added a bunch of range to the car. It's unbelievable. Like where it sits right now, I really don't have to charge overnight. In fact, I've got enough range to get me all the way through the day tomorrow and then all the way back home as well. So look at that, it's snowing like crazy. So I am going to charge up a little bit tonight just because it's a good idea, but nice to know that I don't need to. All right, supper. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. It's been a good day broadcasting from Studio Tesla. I'm going to go back to the hotel. I'm going to plug the car in so that I wake up to pretty much a full car just because colder weather's coming, snow's coming. Want to make sure I'm ready for anything, and it's going to be a good day. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. We'll see how much snow hit the ground here. I don't think it'll be too much, but it's going to be colder. It's already -9, so temperature's dropping. Stay warm. Catch up with you then. Mike Coat.